Module 5, Introduction to Gmail and Email Basics. Gmail is Google's free email service that allows you to send, receive, and organize electronic messages, also known as emails, using the internet. Think of it like a digital version of sending letters, but much faster, smarter, and more powerful. When you sign up for Gmail, you get a personal email address like your name at gmail.com. And at the same time, you're also creating a Google account. This single account gives you access to a wide range of services like Google Drive for storing files, Google Docs for writing documents, Google Meet for video calls, and tools like YouTube, Google Calendar, and Google Maps. These tools are all connected, which means once you're signed in with your Gmail ID and password, you can move seamlessly between services without logging in again. This integration makes Gmail incredibly useful for schoolwork, group projects, job applications, and staying organized in your personal life. To create a Gmail account, open your internet browser and go to www.gmail.com. Click on Create Account and choose for personal use. You'll be asked to pick a unique username, which becomes your email address. If your name is already taken, try adding numbers or punctuation to make it unique. For example, if Anisha Patil is unavailable, try anisha.patil123. It's best to use your real name or a variation of it, especially for school, job applications, or any communication where you want to be taken seriously. Avoid using emojis, nicknames, or joke names. They might seem fun, but they can look unprofessional in formal settings. Next, you'll be prompted to set a strong password. Google recommends using at least 8 characters, but 12 or more is better. A strong password includes a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols like @ or $sign. This makes it harder for someone to guess your password and keeps your account secure. Once that's done, Google will ask for your phone number to verify your identity. You'll receive a verification code by SMS. Adding a recovery email is also recommended. This is a backup email address that helps you reset your password if you ever forget it or if your account is stolen. Once you've completed these steps and agreed to the terms and conditions, your Gmail account is ready to use. When you log into Gmail, you'll first see your inbox. This is where all new incoming emails are stored. Gmail organizes emails into tabs like Primary, Social, and Promotions to help you sort personal emails from newsletters or social media updates. To send an email, click the Compose button on the top left side. A new message window appears. In the To field, type the recipient's email address. In the Subject field, write a short one-line summary of your message. This helps the person quickly understand what your email is about. Below that, you'll write the body of your message. Try to be clear and direct. When you're finished, click Send. You can also send an email to multiple people using the CC and BCC fields. CC, which stands for carbon copy, lets you send the same email to others who should see it, and everyone can see who else received it. BCC, or blind carbon copy, sends the email to others without showing their names to the main recipients, which is useful when emailing a group privately. Gmail includes a feature called Schedule Send that allows you to write an email now and choose when it gets delivered. This is helpful if you're working late but want the message to arrive in the morning. You can also attach files like documents, PDFs, images, or spreadsheets using the paperclip icon. This is handy when submitting homework, resumes, or any other important documents. To reply to an email, open the message and click Reply. A new box appears where you can type your response. If the email was sent to multiple people and your reply is relevant to everyone, you can click Reply All to send your response to the entire group. But use this carefully. Reply All can crowd inboxes if it's not necessary. Gmail offers tools to help you keep your inbox neat and organized. One of the most useful features is labels. Labels act like folders, allowing you to group related emails together. For example, you can create labels called School, Family, or Job Applications. You can even color code them to make emails stand out. To create a label, click the plus sign next to Labels in the left sidebar. After opening an email, click the three-dot menu and select Label As to apply a label to that message. You can also create filters that automatically label or move emails based on certain keywords or addresses. For example, you could set a filter so that all emails from your science teacher go directly into a science class label. This saves time and keeps everything easy to find. Gmail also offers other helpful features. You can search through all your emails using keywords, so even old messages are easy to find. You can archive messages to clear up space without deleting them, and you can star important emails to mark them for quick reference later. Gmail gives you 15 gigabytes of free storage across all Google services, so managing your space is important. Delete spam, empty trash, and clear out unnecessary attachments regularly. Now let's talk about email etiquette, or how to write emails the right way. Email is a formal method of communication, especially in school and work settings. So, how you write your messages says a lot about you. Always begin with a clear subject line. This helps the recipient know what your email is about even before opening it. For instance, project submission, History 7B, is much better than leaving it blank. Begin with a polite greeting such as Dear Ms. Sharma or Hello, sir. Avoid jumping straight into your request that can seem abrupt. Next, clearly explain why you're writing. Instead of saying help, write something like I'm having trouble accessing the assignment file from today's class. Use full sentences and correct spelling and grammar. Avoid using language with short forms or emojis as it looks unprofessional. Keep your tone polite and calm. Always end your message with a closing line and your name, such as Thank you, Ria from Class 9A. This helps the reader know who you are, especially if your email address doesn't clearly include your name. Before you click send, take a few seconds to proofread your email, fix any grammar or spelling mistakes, and make sure your message is clear. Small errors can make a big difference in how your message is understood. Also, try to reply to emails within 1 or 2 days. Delays in replying could cause missed deadlines, confusion in group work, or lost opportunities. Whether you're asking for help from a teacher, confirming a meeting with a classmate, sending a resume, or simply keeping track of important documents, Gmail is a reliable and essential tool for daily communication. By learning how to follow proper email use and etiquette, you are building a valuable skill that will serve you well throughout your academic life and beyond. Just like any other tool, the more you use Gmail with purpose, the more confident and effective you'll become. So explore its features, practice writing clear and polite messages, and take full advantage of everything your Gmail and Google account can offer.